Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of this Monaco career mode. Remember at the end of the last episode when I was moaning and saying, look who we've got in the quarterfinal of the French Cup, and then I was in the way, so you guys couldn't see. We've got PSG, and we've got them in our very next game. So I'm hoping to continue the form that we showed, especially at the end of that last episode, and take it into that game, and that'll give us a great chance of progressing even further in the competition. But more importantly than that, it's December 30th. 2 days away from the opening of the January transfer window, and you guys have been smashing your comments in. I've read through them and I've put a little shortlist together. Only a few of the comments made it on here because we already had a decent shortlist from your guys' suggestions at the beginning of this series. So this is what the shortlist looks like. A few names on here that you'll recognise from earlier on in this series, targets that we went with. A few new names added, and some players that I don't even know that well. The likes of Lucas Alario was suggested. I know absolutely bugger all about him, but I knew nothing about Nano. And if you remember, the Swansea career mode, Nano was an absolute hero. So I'm going to scout this guy and see if it would be a worthwhile signing. And we've got Belotti on there, Ben Yedder. I think it's clear that we do need a new striker because Falcao, even though he's scoring goals, is not getting any younger. And Mbappe cannot do it all by himself. I think the most important position, though, is the goalkeeper. Lafont is the only one on this shortlist. A lot of you suggested Donnarumma and Onana, but I had them in previous career modes. The only guy I haven't had, I know he's overused quite a lot, is Lafont, but he's going to be the prime target. There were other suggestions that I can go back to if we can't get a deal done for this guy. I've also added quite a few players to the transfer list. Those top two were already on there. They've been on there since the start of this series. This is the only one I'm a little bit like, ooh, should I, shouldn't I? Jan Moutinho, obviously, he's 30 years old now. His stats are going to start to decline, and he's still one of our best midfielders, but we do have other options in that area, and he's valued at 18 million euros, so I want to recoup as much of that as possible. Dara, I think, has left the club in real life, if I'm not mistaken, so he's on the list. Raggy's just not happy. Carrillo just doesn't play, and this guy, even though he's 84 rated, is one of the worst goalkeepers I have ever used. Ever. He's just bad. Cool. Busy in terms of emails. Always what you expect at the start of the transfer window. Basically, the board telling us to get rid of him. We've done that. He's transfer listed. So, jog on. We've got a transfer offer for this guy, which I'm just going to accept. He's not going to play. He's 19 years old. We've got better options coming through. Probably better options in the youth academy as well. So, let's go back to that. We've got match rescheduled. Yeah, that's fine. Transfer market. Yeah, we know it's opened. Youth Squad Monthly Report. So these are the guys that are in our academy at the moment. And you can still see in terms of potential, they're doing all right. And I'm especially excited about Victor Velasquez. His potential at 81 to 87. He is going to be a beast of a player, the young Spanish winger. The rest we're going to keep an eye on. But I'm tempted to offer this guy a permanent contract already and just get him involved where we can. But I'll leave him for now. Yes, I know you want to leave. Go away. I'm not messing around. I am not even going to bother swapping Subasic for Lafont. Actually, yeah, I will. I will do that. Let me see if they will accept a straight swap. I know there's a big difference in the valuation, but they're obviously going to want more than 10.5 mil for Lafont because he is an upcoming talent. I also think Glick is massively overrated and overvalued, so I'm going to try and use him as bait in a bit of a tempting offer for Southampton for Van Dijk. I'd love to bring him in, and Varane, and Jonathan Tah, and Laporte. I think I'm going to use Glick in a bid for all of those players and just see what one gets accepted because they're all quality centre-backs. Of course, the benefit of Laporte and Varane is that they are French players, French nationals, which would be great. So it was Glick plus 5 million for Laporte and Van Dijk. Varane valued slightly higher, probably the most established of those centre-backs. And I'm going to offer 10 mil in this one. Wow, Mbappe's form and obviously his talent is attracting the biggest clubs in European football. I'm going to reject it. I don't care how tempting it is to ask for big money. He's not going anywhere. Now, here's a tricky one because a lot of you guys saying, like, Martinez, not great, not delivering, nowhere near good enough to be in the squad. He scored a few goals, but I do also tend to agree with what you guys are saying. Now, £10 million bid from Genoa is decent. I'm going to ask for 12.5 if they give us that. Actually, I'll ask for... I don't want to price them out because I actually do want to sell him. I'll ask for 12.5. I'll consider that a decent deal. Okay, big emails. First of all, to our offers. Laporte was rejected. They want 21 million euros and Glick. That is not happening. I can rule us out of that. But Southampton have accepted the Glick and £5 million bid for Van Dijk, which I think would be absolutely incredible business for a player of his quality, especially as we don't really want Glick around. I mean, he's just not good enough. Van Dijk would step in, do a job immediately. I'm going to offer him a 10% clean sheet bonus, and I'm going to offer him crucial first-team player status as well. I know it doesn't boost our numbers at the back, but we're just swapping one poor player for a much better one. And the deal to swap Subasic with Lafont in a straight swap, that offer has also been accepted, which would be an amazing deal. An absolutely amazing deal. I'm going to offer him slightly more than what he wants, plus a 10%. No, I'm not. No clean sheet bonus. I don't think it's necessary. And I will offer him crucial first-team player status because he's going to go straight in as our #1 goalkeeper. We'll take a bit of training to get him up to speed, but I think he'll be all right. That deal has gone through as well for, well, basically £500,000. Is it Tiam? Tiam has gone on to new things. I don't even really care about that deal, to be fair. No, Everton. No, you cannot have Kurt Zuma unless you want to be stupid and give us 60 mil, which is obviously not going to happen. If it does, I'll feel incredibly stupid, but I will take the money. Thanks very much. Real Madrid, surprisingly, don't want Glick. They've obviously been watching his performances so far this season because we don't want him either. More transfer offers coming in for Mbappe. Again, it's rejected. I don't want to do reject all offers just in case like Barcelona come in with a stupid €150 million bid. That would be ridiculous and I would have to take it, but we'll just do reject for now. A player that I do want to bring in is this guy. I said that before and I said we're going to have to go back for him in January. His only overall rating is 70, right? But trust me, this guy is a beast. An absolute beast. Going to continue with this young theme that we've got going on as well. I'm putting an offer of £1.5 million for Justin Kluivert. Of course, he would be a backup player, but training and time could see him become a real top world-class talent. So in terms of striking options then, we've got quite a few. I mean, I'd like to get Michy Batshuayi. He's a great player. Sanabria. Ben Yedder is class. He's like the go-to guy on Ultimate Team. But Belotti, I really feel like Belotti would be a great fit for us. I don't know what Falcao's valuation is, but obviously we'd look for him to be going in the other direction. He's valued quite high. So he's valued at €19 million. I'm going to make a bid of Falcao and 15 million for the upcoming talent that is Belotti. I don't think they'll accept it, but we'll try our best. But Lucas Alario, this guy, I know nothing about him. He looks fairly decent from his stats. And he'd obviously be more of a backup striker, so I'm just going to send an inquiry just to get a feel about what they want for him. Leverkusen, the latest club to show interest in Mbappe. That's going nowhere. He is just going to get better and better and better. We've got a load more emails, though. Everton have upped their offer for Kurt Zuma for 34.5 or to 34.5 million euros, I should say. I think Zuma's one for the future, and obviously he's French as well. I think he's got a big part to play in the future of this career mode, so I'm going to reject that, even though it's tempting. Genoa will not give us any more than 10 mil for Martinez. Now, I feel like we can do better. I feel like if we take the 10 mil, around 8 million of that will be added to our budget, and we could probably get another decent striker in as a third choice option. So I am going to take it. It's going to be one of the shortest stays in club history. He's only been here 6 months, but I think it's time he moved on. So River Plate asking for 23 million euros for Lucas Alaria. That's slightly more than I'm willing to pay. However, I'm not too bothered about that email because the Lafont deal, that was a tongue twister, is going to go through. Subasic going in the other direction. Lafont joining the club. Another player for the future. Welcome. New goalkeeper. Much needed. Tell you what we'll do. As we've accepted a £10 million bid for Martinez, I'm going to put a £10 million bid in for this unknown talent that is Lucas Alario. Van Dijk has declined our contract, saying he's a top player at Southampton, doesn't feel the move suits him. It definitely does. Let's see if we can persuade him with money, because the Subasic deal boosted our wage budget massively. 100 euros a week. 100,000 euros a week. Even I wouldn't play for Monaco for 100. I probably would, actually. Yeah, I definitely would. So our bid for Alvaro Vidal, one of my favourite players. He's only 22, and I can't... Trust me, don't look at his overall rating. Just watch him play. He is going to be a beast for us. I'm going to offer him squad rotation player status. He should still agree that move. Ajax have rejected our offer for Justin Kluivert because the £1.5 million fee is too low. It's understandable. Let's raise it. How about €2.5 million? He's one for the future. I don't mind investing in the long term. Those of you that have followed my career modes for a long time will know that during the transfer period I always drop it down to 2 games per episode because there is so much going on. But it is time to jump into that French Cup quarter-final, crucial French Cup quarter-final against PSG. I actually think that the winner of this game could go on to win the entire competition. So it goes without saying, I've put out a very, very strong starting 11 for this one. Lafont making his debut. PSG have a scary starting 11. Goes without saying. The likes of Julian Draxler only making their bench. You can see the talent. The front three is frightening. We've got a man down inside the opening minutes. Jan Moutinho sat in the centre of the pitch at the moment. Here's Gelson Martins. Needs support. Or does he? He's gone all the way. Foul. Oh my God. I don't know how it went so high, but it was drilled at him so hard. I'd have been better just taking a bit of power off the pass. I don't know why I'm laughing. That is such a golden opportunity. Cavani with a free kick. He's actually stood it up. Zuma heads the ball away. We've got another man down. Kurt Zuma. And he is going to be unable to continue, which is dreadful news. What defenders have I got on the bench? Oh, really? Really? Ugh. Didn't even want to bring him on. The guy doesn't want to be at the club anymore. He's very unhappy. He's transfer listed. His morale is like worst ever. But for some reason, I left Jameson out of the squad for this one. So it's my own silly fault. In the meantime, let's see if we can keep the ball up the other end of the pitch. Here is Martins. Going to hit the shot. Trap. Plucks it out of the air like it's nothing. Moutinho finds Falcao. He's got Martins making a run. He's got the ball. He's got the better of his man as well. A couple of times he's done that. What a save from Trapp. Lamar looking to head it down. He does, but only to Thiago Silva. He collides with Fabinho, but they're going to get the ball away, PSG. But we've had a really, really good start to this one. Really good start. In danger of being hit on the counter-attack at the moment, though. Not if Glick has anything to do with it. And we're going to, escape any danger. First touch in a Monaco shirt for Lafont. There we go, the new goalkeeper in action. Here's Matuidi on the edge of the box. Plays the ball into Di Maria. That was hit with some venom and comes back off the bar. Nothing Lafont could do about that. He was completely beaten. But at the other end, Thomas Lemar has got away here. Thiago Silva is very quick though. But nothing he could do to stop the turn. He does block the shot. Lemar's still there. Oh, such a waste. Such a waste. Chances at both ends then in this game when what's been an entertaining first half is going to finish 0-0. There's only a couple of minutes remaining, so all still to play for. I'm out of breath. Fabinho, Nutmeg, Mbappe is still going to keep possession. Maybe one last opportunity before the break then. Here is Falcao. He turns. Doesn't turn very far. Moutinho with a good challenge. Here is Lamar. Man stays down, which gives Moutinho a bit of space, and that is never going to dip. And that is the half-time whistle. Falcao pokes the ball forward. Here's Mbappe. Finds Martins, who has been our most dangerous player so far today. But Fabinho... Oh, Thiago Silva. I was getting excited there. I was getting ahead of myself. Fabinho was in the clear. But we are dominating. And we've got PSG very much on the back foot in this game. That is going to be a waste, though. Lamar with the throw. Falcao. Lovely back flick. Here is Fabinho. Finds Jan Moutinho. He needs a runner. He's got a runner. Here's Mbappe. Touch and finish. Trap with the save. He's missed an open goal. And the flag stayed down. Oh, my word. I had so much time. Could have brought that under control. Didn't even need to try and head it. Ugh. Awful effort. He knows it. Fabinho finds Gelson Martins. Here is Moutinho. Plays the ball out to the right-hand side. Here is Sidibe. Got runners ahead of him, but they've managed to run offside. Oh, that's a foul. Challenge from behind. Surely, ref. I know he got the ball, but you can't dive in through the back of people like that. Pastore plays the ball down the line to Cavani. Hopefully nothing will come of this, or I will be absolutely fuming. Ball is played into Matuidi. PSG still coming forward. Back heel. Offside. Thank you. Oh, lovely slick pass in from PSG for the first time today. Matuidi, Glick with the interception. Glick's had a good game. I've absolutely been battering him with my comments about his performances, and he's stepped up today. But look who also has stepped up and beaten the offside trap. It's Mbappe. Can he finish? Yes, he can. He's drilled it past Trapp, who is finally beaten with 10 minutes remaining here in this Cup quarter-final. That is why he's attracted some of the biggest clubs in Europe. He's one of the top talents in terms of strikers in the world. We're keeping the guy. PSG gone all-out attack, which may mean more opportunities for us, but also means we're going to be put under quite a bit of pressure. So I'm going to go ultra-defensive and just see if we can keep them out and progress through to this semi-final. We've been brilliant so far, but Martin's a bit casual on the ball there. Matuidi hits the shot, Glick in the way yet again. PSG have themselves a corner, which is going to be delivered by Pastore. Headed away by Fabinho and cleared away by Fabinho. Look how deep we are. I don't care. Minute and a half remaining. This will be the last opportunity. Here's Cavani using his pace. He's got beyond the defenders. Stands the ball up. Glick heads it clear. Moutinho is there. Moutinho thumps it away. And not only has he cleared it, but Mbappe has got the pace to get there. He is all on his own at the moment. Support is arriving slowly. He's drilled it back in. Falcao with the first time effort. He hit it really well, but it doesn't matter that it's missed the target. We've gone through. Full-time whistle has gone, and that was one of our most impressive performances this season. Look at the stats. Just absolute domination. We only had 4 shots on target. Okay, we could have had more. We had 11 shots overall, but we dominated the French giants that are PSG. Whoa, loads of emails. An offer has come in from Fabinho from Bayern Munich. No, thank you. Another one of our many bright young talents that we are not interested in selling. So we can get rid of that. Martinez has left the club and £8 million has been added to our budget. They want 40 million euros plus Falcao for Belotti. Nah, I think I would rather keep Falcao for now. River Plate, again, saying they want 23 million euros for Alario. I'm going to offer 12. Not much of an improvement, but a few mil here and there can make all of the difference. And the injury to Kurt Zuma is a bad one. Broken ankle. Out for 3 months. Wow. Ajax have rejected our £2.5 million bid for Justin Kluivert. Going to leave that for now. And again, Van Dijk has rejected the move to Monaco. I don't know if that's because he doesn't really want to leave the Premier League. I'm not really sure, but I'll double his clean sheet bonus. I'll put in a final offer of 110,000 euros a week and make it clear that he would be crucial for us. Come on, Virgil. Just sign, mate. So the latest youth scout update from Chile. Last time this was disappointing, and from what I can see this time, once again, it is disappointing. Although Tito Granero, there you go. Decent potential, 17 years old. Overall, somewhere between 44 and 58. It's worth getting him into the academy. Who else have we got? No one else worth signing. So just the one. We're going to stay in Chile for the time being. More transfer offers. This time for Bakayoko. Again, not a player that we're really interested in selling. I don't want to be a selling club. That's not what we're about. We're trying to improve. However, you might not be excited about this one, but I am. Alvaro Video. Those of you that have followed this channel for a long time will know all about this man's capabilities. Whether he's as good on FIFA 17 as he was on FIFA 16, we'll wait and see. But it's just cover for Lamar because we don't have another left midfielder. So, welcome, Alvaro Video. Lucas Alario, the deal is not happening. The deal is just not happening. They're being too awkward about it. So I'm going to turn my attention to this guy, Ben Yedder. You can see his move from Liga to Sevilla was 28.5 million euros. So it's probably going to take around that to bring him back. I'm going to offer 24 and they can counter it if they want to. Oh, this is just not happening, is it, Van Dijk? He's just not interested in coming to Monaco. I said the last offer would be final. I've got a massive wage budget, so I'm going to try and spend it. I still think 120,000 euros a week is actually not a bad wage for Van Dijk. Final offer. Final offer. So we've got another cup game now in the Coupe Nationale, which I think is the most prestigious cup competition in French football. We're going to be taking on Dijon here, so let's batter them. Let's see if we can keep our run of decent form in the cups going. So in terms of the starting 11, same formation that see off the challenge of PSG. The only major talking point, really, Antonucci comes in, but Alvaro Video making his debut at left mid. Now, we've already played Dijon this season. I can't remember how he got on. I think we might have just nicked a victory, or did we get a draw? I'm not really sure, but Mancinelli is making a debut for them. They've just signed him this transfer window. Mbappe plays the ball out to Alvaro Video. First touch in a Monaco shirt for him, and he's very flashy. He's very quick. Here is Mendy. Finds Yuri Tillmans, looking to create a bit of space for himself. He has done. He slipped it through, though, and Martins gets an effort away, and Leroy turns it behind. Corner, driven in by Tillmans. It falls to Gelson Martins, who just had to get a shot away, and we'd have been 1-0 up there. Dijon coming forward with Tavares here. Played the ball. Oh, it's lovely footwork, but Glick. Oh my God, he's made another challenge. He's turning into an absolute beast of a centre-back. And what a ball that is. And look who's away. Alvaro Video needs to turn. He's got 2 defenders to beat. Looks for Mbappe. The ball finds Mbappe, who's having his shirt tugged everywhere. I'm trying to take the shot, but it wouldn't let me. That has got to be a penalty, ref. Come on. It's Samaritano. Glick again. Look, why doesn't he perform like this all year? Tell me why. It's a great ball, by the way. Video has still got possession. Despite the challenge, I maybe should have played that ball through. Finds Mbappe. Finds Antonucci. Oh, lovely footwork from the youngster. Bit of a tame effort, but he did the hard bit in beating the defender. Corner driven in towards the near post. Mbappe flicks it on. and it finds its way into the back of the net. The goalkeeper will be very disappointed to be beaten at his near post, but driven near post corner OP. You've seen me do it loads of times in Ultimate Team. It's worked in career mode. So free kick to Dijon in a very dangerous area. They've got two men standing over the ball. He's absolutely done me there. Did you see the man in the wall come out, and Lafont was beaten, but luckily it went wide of the mark. Apparently it took a deflection. Okay, didn't see it myself, but it must have come off the wall. Corner has come in. Antonucci, the smallest man on the pitch, winning headers. Mbappe trying to nick the ball off the defender. That's not happening. Antonucci trying to do it. Should have just stayed goal side, to be fair. But Vidio has won possession back. We can counter-attack. Not with passing like that, we can't. Well, defending to do. Glick, yeah, he's back to his normal self. Ball is played through. What an interception by Mendy. Right at the vital moment. Well, we're under pressure. We're under a little bit of pressure now. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. Lafont concedes his first goal, but there was absolutely nothing he can do about it. Guy just ghosted into the penalty area and smashed it in. Simple as that. Defending was quite bad. How we've not picked that guy up, I don't know. Good finish. Great finish. Antonucci finds Vidio. On your bike, mate. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I know you're rapid. I know you've got quick feet as well. On his debut, keen to impress. Vidio, good effort, good save. I like this guy. £2 million, honestly. He's like a poor man's Hazard. Martins. Mbappe. Lovely turn, good effort. It's hit his own man and deflected to the goalkeeper. Half-time, score 1-1. That will definitely be the last action of this first half. Ball whipped into the area. Glick rises for once. Here is Vidio. I know I've used that analogy before, calling him a poor man's Hazard. I can't remember the other player that I used it for, but they literally are these cheap players that you can pick up that have got amazing dribbling and pace. They literally perform or feel like the same as controlling a Hazard. They just don't always have the same successful end product. See, Dijon are causing us more problems than PSG did, and they've got a chance here. Saved by Lafont, hit from distance, but they're starting to put us under pressure. Real pressure. That was a really good hit from distance as well. Look at the movement on it. It was like a knuckleball almost. Good save. Yuri Tillmans chips it over the top towards Martins, who's going to stretch his legs. He's rapid. Mbappe, we could do him making a run into the box. Martins hold off the attentions of the defender. He's going to have to go backwards. Knocks it into Tillmans. Finds Bakayoko. Going to lay this off. Who's this? Mendy. Why not? It's deflected off Antonucci and gone over. Here is Yuri Tillmans. He's got options. That's what he's got. Martins onside. Was surprised to see the flag stay down there. Skips past his man. Drills it in. Mbappe absolutely munched from behind. Clear-cut penalty. What was he doing? This will give me a better chance to see, but it was like Mbappe was going to get there and he was just not having any of it. Not at all. Yuri Tillmans going to be the man to step up and take this. That might go over. No, it's gone straight into the top corner. I shouldn't doubt him. I should never doubt the young lad. So now that we've got the lead, I'm going to make a change. Mbappe coming off, Falcao coming on, just to prevent injury. It's not a bad replacement, is it? Ball into the box. Glick half heads it clear. It's not really cleared by Jameson, but they've kind of cleared it for us. What was that? Look at this. They're trying to worm their way out of trouble, but we're doing a high press. Calling the second man as well. They're going to get into trouble in a minute. Falcao has stolen possession and then lost it immediately. That was a real opportunity. But I hope they learn from that, or it doesn't bother me if they don't. It just means more chances for us. They're doing it again. They're doing it again, literally. Here is Alvaro Vidio, who's won it on his debut. He would love to get on the score sheet. Tries to turn the defender. Was a bit selfish, a little bit greedy. But they're doing it again. They're literally doing it again. Antonucci lays the ball off. Here's Gelson Martins. He finds Vidio. Hits one from distance. Good effort. Good save. Warner driven in. They can't defend them. It's just gone over the head of Falcao. But come out to Antonucci. Ooh, that was hit with some venom. Nearly nestled in the top corner. Defending. We're late in this game. Do not want to concede now. Shot comes in. Absolute horrendous effort. Real waste. Booking here for somebody. Don't know why. Don't care why. I just want to see through this next minute and a half. Who's Mancinelli? The guy who's making his debut. I don't know who he is. It just told me before kickoff that it was his debut. I don't know who he is, but he can hit one from distance. Corner to defend. Keeper is up. This will be the last opportunity for Dijon to get something out of this game. And Falcao's got possession, and if we win that race, which we're quite clearly not going to do, we can add to our lead here. But I think that'll be enough. Keeper is rapid. Look at him. Let's get him. He's pushing me, ref. Come on. There you go. Full-time whistle goes. We've progressed in the other cup competition. Our form is good. We picked up where we left off. I said before the game this was the most prestigious of the 2 French Cup competitions. Let me know if that's true, because I'm not sure. So 2 cup games, 2 wins. This is what the league table looks like. No one has any games in hand on us anymore. We've actually got game in hand on PSG, and we're level on points. So we could go top. Lille have caught up, Lyon have caught up, their games in hand. So we are now in the position that truly reflects our form as we hit the halfway point of the season. And I'm pleased with where we're at. Even though we've been like a yo-yo at times with our form, it seems to have finally clicked. And a lot of teams, like PSG, look, 9 wins, 9 draws. That's poor for them. That is really poor for them. A lot of teams having a torrid time of it, but it's entertaining. We're in the transfer window still. Van Dijk being a bit of hard work, but that deal is still ongoing. Be sure to subscribe to come back to see if he joins us and we are successful in that deal in the next episode. Also, be sure to smash a like. But for now, guys, I will see you next time. Enjoy.